So, I'm on the road a whole lot. I mean, that's what I do for an occupation. I'm a delivery driver. But even when I'm not on the road, even when I'm off of the clock, I'm still on the road a lot. I'm still behind the wheel because my family and I do a lot of traveling. So I'm on the road a lot. And because I'm on the road a lot, I see a lot of homeless people at intersections, panhandling. Not a day goes by that I am driving on the road that I do not see a homeless person. And every time I see a homeless person, I begin to wonder, why are there homeless people? We live in one of the richest countries in the world. That's what the United States is. One of the richest countries in the world. I'm not sure if it's the richest country in the world, but it's one of the richest countries in the world. And yet, we've got people living like they're in a third world country. I don't get it. Well, I do get it. But it's absurd when you really think about it. There should be no homeless people out here on the streets with all of this money that circulates around America. Think about it. Driving down the highway, you see on the billboard about how much money there is to win with the lottery. Also on these game shows, you have the opportunity to win all of this money. You got all of these celebrities spending all of this money on ridiculous things that they probably don't even need, but yet they spend it. And that's just a little of what I do know about, but I'm sure there's a lot more money that circulates around America that I don't even know about. But when you think about those things in particular, it's like, wow, all of this money alone can prevent homelessness. There should be no homeless people in the streets with all of this money circulating around America. The system that America operates under is completely broken. And then you have some legislation being implemented into law that is only widening the gap between the have and have-nots. Man, America needs to do better. We've got inflation. Everybody is raising cost. Even Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree ain't the dollar store anymore. They're like the $1.25 store. I was just in Dollar Tree a couple of weeks ago with my wife, and they got red dots on some things to let you know that those things are going up to $1.50 and so on. And it's like, wow, man, I guess Dollar Tree got to keep up with everybody else. I understand, but wow. I spoke with a cashier at one of the dollar stores that I frequent, and you know, I was talking to her about Dollar Tree not being a dollar store anymore, and she said, yeah, you're right, because not only do we have like $5 items, but we also have $10 items. And I know about the $5 items, but I was said to her, I didn't know about the $10 items. I was like, good Lord, yeah. The Dollar Tree being a dollar store is history. That's no more. Especially if they have $10 stuff and so on. And as time progresses, it's gonna, the cost of the items that are in dollar store are gonna go, probably up to $20 and so on. There will be items in there that probably will go up to $20 as time progresses. Of course, this is probably years from now, but I do see it happen. Now, I don't think inflation will ever stop, but yeah, it's crazy, man. You're paying more for these items in Dollar Tree, but yet you're getting the same quality. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is America. This is America. Like I said, there's an inflation. Everything is going up. At Walmart, prices are going up. Target prices are going up. Costco prices are going up. Prices are going up everywhere. But what's not going up is the pay that our employers give us. Matter of fact, our employers are cutting costs. They're cutting back on overtime and letting go of employees just to save some money. This system that America operates under is broken. And can any of these politicians really fix it? They can do some things to make some adjustments, sure, but can they really fix it all? I strongly doubt that. The only one that can fix this situation that we're living in is Jesus. For Jesus himself to come back and fix everything. But yeah, it's such a superficial world. And this society in America, people in this society of America, we are conditioned to believe that the mighty dollar determines your worth. That's why so many people are basing their self-worth off of superficial things. The people who don't have a lot of superficial things feel as though they're less than, and a lot of people who do have all of these superficial things that society says makes you a somebody, like social status, material wealth, and amongst other things, it makes them feel like they're more important than the have-nots. Something needs to be done about how things are in America. It's just not right. The gap between the have and have-nots will only continue to increase. And you know what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to continue to lose their minds, like that incident that took place that night in Cleveland, Ohio, where there was a brawl, and also how Chicago is looking. You're seeing, I saw a couple of videos from those states, and it's like brawling in the streets. And I saw in this video that was recorded in Chicago, I saw some guys fighting in the street, and one of the guys was knocked out on the side of the road, and another guy walked up to him and checking his pockets, taking his money, and walking away. And I was like, damn. But there will be more of this type of situations, because more people are going to get desperate the more the inequality grows within America. Now, I'm not college educated, so I didn't go to school to know all of this, but you don't have to. You don't have to. It's clear as day. It's clear as day that there is inequality within the United States of America. And it seems like hardly any of the politicians are striving to do anything about it. The politicians are out of touch because a lot of them are, because, hey, they're one of the people who have everything. So they're not in the streets seeing what's going on. Some of them are, but a lot of them are not. So therefore, a lot of politicians are out of touch. So therefore, they're in no hurry to fix any major issues, you know? But yeah, I often don't even talk about things like this because it puts a it kind of brings you down, because it's so unfortunate that this is reality. But it's something that I had to get off of my chest, something that I felt like I wanted to share with you all, but in spite of this, you still got to maintain a grateful spirit. Still got to have a grateful heart, because you at least you still have an opportunity to be grateful. And no matter what, you still have the opportunity to become a better man, a better woman, a better father, a better mother, a better human being, no matter what. And continue to strive each and every single day of your life to live life to its fullest, because life is short and we owe it to ourselves to make the most of it, in spite of the inequality that goes on in America. You owe it to yourself to make the most out of this precious gift called life. I owe it to myself. You owe it to yourself. We all owe it to ourselves to do better and be better, so we can make this world better, make our worlds better. Hey, if you like what you have heard in this video, then by all means, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. God bless.